Oh, okay. Wait a sec. What does my phone say?
Oh, someone's in live.
Oh, wonderful. Okay. Good. We are almost there, folks. Wonderful. Thank you. All right. Cool. All right. Wonderful. Okay, let's all breathe and relax. Maybe you're not stressed out. I'm feeling a little bit stress of making sure that this goes off without a hitch. And we've already had our hitch. So now hopefully we're going to be good as gold. All right. Well, I am going to rely on Holly, the great Holly Hunsaker, to share with me comments that are coming through as they come through, because for some reason they're not coming through on my phone. But let's begin. Abraham, you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Take it slow first.
הנה מה טוב ומה נעים, שבת אחים גם יחד. הנה מה טוב ומה נעים, שבת אחים גם יחד. הנה מה טוב, הנה מה טוב, יאללה לה, יאללה לה 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 לה. הנה מה טוב, הנה מה טוב, יאללה לה. הנה מה טוב ומה נעים, שבת אחים גם יחד. הנה מה טוב ומה נעים, שבת אחים גם יחד. הנה מה טוב, הנה מה טוב, יאללה לה, יאללה לה 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 לה. הנה מה טוב, הנה מה טוב, יאללה לה, יאללה לה 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 לה.
Hey, Abraham,
Yeah,
do you know another Hinematov?
I do.
Would you play it for us?
I will.
Awesome.
הנה מה טוב ומה נעים, שבת אחים גם יחד. הנה מה טוב ומה נעים, שבת אחים גם יחד. הנה, הנה, הנה מה טוב ומה נעים. אוי אוי אוי, שבת אחים גם יחד. שבת אחים, אוי אחים גם יחד. הנה מה טוב ומה נעים, שבת אחים גם יחד. הנה מה טוב ומה נעים, שבת אחים גם יחד. הנה, הנה, הנה מה טוב ומה נעים. אוי אוי אוי, שבת אחים גם יחד. שבת אחים, אוי אחים גם יחד. הנה מה טוב ומה נעים, שבת אחים גם יחד. הנה מה טוב ומה נעים, שבת אחים גם יחד. הנה, הנה, הנה מה טוב ומה נעים. אוי אוי אוי, שבת אחים גם יחד. שבת אחים, אוי אחים גם יחד. אוי אוי אוי, שבת אחים גם יחד. שבת אחים, אוי אחים גם יחד.
How shall I hold my spirit that did not touch yours? How shall I send it soaring past your height into the patient waiting there above you? Oh, if only I could shut it up, leave it to gather velvet dust someplace where it would echo you no more, but like two strings vibrating as the bow ripples them with a long, caressing stroke, we tremble, drawn together by one joy. What instrument is this? Whose fingers make a chord beyond our capacity for awe? How sweet, how awe. These days, for the past several weeks, have felt in part like an extended Shabbat, one that we didn't welcome, one that we were not prepared for. I'm not talking about the coronavirus and the illness and the overwhelming medical needs and suffering that have ensued. Of course, we weren't ready for that. But few of us were ready for the retreat that has been imposed upon us. It is a gift, and it is also a burden. It induces fear, but it also inspires hope. And I pray that we can take a break from the break on this Shabbat and invite ourselves into this moment. And breathe. Then we'll let the candles first. Let's try this again.
No, it's... Oh? You gotta get on the tip down where the black part is.
There we go. Hey, never has it been so difficult to light candles.
That's not staying.
Well.
Oh, it's still going.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, wow. Wow.
Have hope. I keep on telling you, you gotta have hope.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, yeah. All right.
Well, actually, yeah. Oh, now lift the wick up. There you go.
Yeah, there we go. Oh, I hope y'all are enjoying this at home or wherever you are. There we go. Now that's a flame.
That's a flame.
Oops, I don't want to breathe on it too much. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu
להדליק נר של שבת.
L'chavrodi. If you have the prayer book, page 4.
Yalalai l'chadodi, yalalai likrat kala, yalalai b'nei Shabbat, nikabela. Shamu v'zachor,
Invite you to the door of your room or the door of your house, wherever angels of mercy have come through, or people, friends, people who have made this time easier for you. These are your Malachei HaShalom, your angels of peace.
Shalom, Ateret Mala, Gam B'Simcha, U'Torah, Tochenu Nei, Am Segula, Lo Ichala.
Tonight is called Shabbat Hagadol, and it is called the Great Shabbat because it is the Shabbat that immediately precedes Passover. And boy, they had it great back then, because back in the day of the rabbis, Middle Ages as well, rabbis didn't necessarily preach. They didn't necessarily give sermons every Friday night. But for a couple of Friday nights, they would. And one of them, one of the biggest ones of the year, was Shabbat Hagadol. It was considered to be this great Shabbat, this Shabbat that immediately preceded the coming forth out of Egypt. And they're heading into a new time. So we call ourselves to this moment, that we make it a great Shabbat. Baruch Hu.
La 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 Am I awake? Am I prepared? Are you listening to my prayer? Can you hear my voice? Can you understand? Am I awake? Am I prepared? Yada la la la, 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 yada la la la. Barechu et Adonai, Baruch Adonai, Hamevorach, Le'olam va'ed, Le'olam va'ed. Yada la la, yada la la la, yada la la la, yada la la la.
And we roll into dark. And we roll into light. We roll into moments of hope and inspiration. And then we watch the news. Or we read an article that just paints the grimmest picture. You go from light to dark and dark to light. Light so that we can shun the darkness, and darkness so that we remember the need to do so. Roll into dark? Are we looking for it?
Yes, we are looking for
We're
it.
looking for it. Okay, all
I
right.
thought I had all these taken out.
I don't know. I
You
guess
might have
not.
given me a new book.
I'm going to get you a new book.
No, I said you might have given me.
I
a
might
new
have given you a
Like-
big book.
that didn't have the papers already taken out.
Okay, all right, all right. Well, how about we sing it a cappella?
We're getting there. Hold on.
Oh, we're getting there, ladies and gentlemen. The apple doesn't fall far from the tree in the willingness to go with the flow. Just double checking that I don't have.
Man.
No, I don't.
Okay, it's gonna be in the Ma'arif. Where does Ma'arif come in the circle?
We're live right now.
I know.
Let's just go right to Shma.
We're almost there.
We're almost there.
Yeah. I guess.
Shma?
Roll into dark, roll into light. Night becomes day, day turns to night. Roll into dark, roll into light. Night becomes day, day turns to night. Roll-ay-oh, a-la-la, roll-ay, oh, mipnei choshech. גולל אור מפני חושך, וחושך מפני אור. Roll into dark, roll into light. Night becomes day, day turns to night. Roll into dark, roll into light. Night becomes day, day turns to night.
Shema? There are a few pages tucked in the front of the paper with the page.
I think all those pages are taken out somewhere.
Oh, good.
I don't know where they went.
All right. Well, then we're going to gonna just double check that they're not over here. Sorry about this, folks.
Do we have another songbook?
Well,
Another
farther.
the same song.
I don't think so. I don't. So you don't have any of
I don't have any of the music.
Okay, all right. So, how about this? How about we continue?
Got him. Got him.
Sorry about. There we go. So as I was saying, Passover's coming up, as you know, and this is going to be a very different kind of Passover. And I know that it's got to feel strange to be preparing for Passover with maybe just yourself, or maybe just your spouse, or maybe just your children. This is tough. I get it. This is very, very difficult. But I pray that there are lessons built into this moment that we can draw upon and become stronger for it, because what other real choice do we have?
Shall love the Lord your God with all your heart, with all your soul, and with all your mind, and all these words which I command you on this day shall be in your heart. Unto your children, and you shall speak of them when you sit in your house, when you walk by the way, and when you lie down, and when you rise up, and when you shall bind them for a sign upon your hand, and they shall be for frontlets between your eyes, and you shall write
think about these moments, the simchas that have made it possible to get through the week. Moments that made you laugh, perhaps, or moments that at least made you smile. Perhaps when you just think of the absurdity of this experience and the surprise. This can be a moment when we stand at the sea and we are willing to walk in step by step, declaring, Mi chamocha ba'alim Adonai, who is like you, God? Not because you save us, but because you inspire us to be worthy of being saved. Let us celebrate. Let us declare V'shamru B'nei Yisrael. Hey, Jews, celebrate Shabbat. Take a break. Let go. V'shamru B'nei Yisrael et HaShabbat L'asot et HaShabbat L'dor Berit Olam V'shamru B'nei Yisrael et HaShabbat L'asot et HaShabbat L'dor Berit Olam Israel, Oti leolam, Oti leolam. V'shamru b'nei Israel et HaShabbat, L'asot et HaShabbat L'dor berit olam. Ki sheshet yamim asa Adonai, את השמיים ואת הארץ ושמרו בני ישראל ואת השבת לעשות את השבת לדור ברית עולם וביום השביעי שבת וינפש שבת וינפש ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת לעשות את השבת לדור ברית עולם. Adonai Sifatai, Avot v'imahot, we remind ourselves that our ancestors have endured difficulties and challenges. The elderly, those older than you, those older than me, have seen rougher points in life. May we get through this with the grace that they have shown. It's a little hot for me.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu v'Elohei Avotenu Elohei Avraham Elohei Yitzchak v'Elohei Yaakov Elohei Sarah Elohei Rivka Elohei Rachel v'Elohei Leah Ha'el Hagadol Ha'gibor v'Hanora El Elyon Gomel Chasadim Tovim Vekonei Hakol Vezocher Chasdei Avot Ve'imahot Umevi Geula Livnei Bneihem Leman Shmo Be'ahava Melech Ozer Moshiach U'Magen Baruch Atah Adonai Magen Avraham Lezrat Sarah Atah Gibor Le'olam Adonai Mechaye Hakol Atah Rav Lehoshia Mechalkel Chaim Bechesed Mechaye Hakol Berachamim Rabim Somech Noflim Berofei Cholim Umatir Asurim Umekayem Emunato Lishenei Afar Michamocha Bal Gevurot Umidom Elach Melech Memit Umechaye Umatzmiach Yeshua V'ne'eman Ata L'Chayot Hakol Baruch Atah Adonai Mechaye Hakol.
Healing is so much what we need right now. The many people who are suffering physically. What has been brought to life so much this week is the struggle of medical professionals in what are being called the hot spots in our country. And I've spoken to a lot of medical professionals here in Houston who are doing their absolute level best to be ready. It takes so much love and humility and commitment to do that work. We pray for them. We pray for our loved ones.
Mi sheberach avoteinu mekol habracha leimotenu. May the source of strength, who blessed the ones before us, help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing and משברה אמותינו וכל הברכה לאבותינו. Bless those in need of healing with refuah shlema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say Amen. Hallelujah, 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 hallelujah.
So I missed the notes that to remind me that we have a few birthdays in our community. I want to say happy birthday to Rebecca Fisher and to Jamie Lee and to Nora. I cannot believe Debbie's granddaughter Nora. I cannot believe she's a year old. That's unbelievable. And so maybe she isn't. I don't know. Maybe it's a different kind of birthday. Anyway. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Rebecca, Jamie, and Nora. Happy birthday to you. And many more. So I'm going to get closer to the camera so that Abraham can take a break.
I did not see that I was on camera. I thought that was out of the picture.
Well, you got to be careful. So, maybe not surprisingly, I've been very busy the past few weeks. We've taken our effort to reach out to you, to cyberspace, and it has been incredibly well received. Thank you for your support. We are offering on a weekly basis now live stream Shabbat, live stream journey, cooking classes, coffee talks. We are going to launch after Passover basic Hebrew. And well, as the internet is infinite, so are the possibilities. It has been a true gift to be able to and have the opportunity to think creatively direction and fill the time in a way that I wasn't really sure how I was going to do so. But I'm able to meet with Bar Mitzvah kids. I'm able to meet with individuals. By the way, if you want, I invite you to set up an appointment with me. You can do so through links we've offered in the e-letter to just talk, connect. But I want to talk for a moment this evening about Passover. You know, Passover is interesting because in the Torah, in the book of Exodus, when Passover is commanded, when it's observed, commanded, there are only 4 commandments that are commanded. They are that we must tell the story to our children. We must eat bitter herbs. We must engage in the Paschal sacrifice offering, and we must not eat chametz. We must not eat any bread, flour products that don't fall within a certain limit as to how long the flour and yeast and water have been allowed to be in the same dish without being baked. But that's all there is, and there is no Seder. There is no 4 cups of wine. There's no 4 children. There's no Chad Gadya. So much of the Seder, so much of Passover, as we know it, is not in the Torah. No, that's part of our innovative spirit as Jews. We are innovators. We are ad-libbers. We are people throughout history who have taken the roots of what we know and love and we've allowed them to grow and develop. The Passover Seder came directly from the Greek feast, the Dionysian feast, at which people would drink and they would have philosophical conversations. And that's what a Seder is really supposed to be. It's not meant to be a stuffy occasion where you run through words that you don't necessarily understand, or you certainly don't understand well. Did you know that the 4 questions in the Passover Seder, the 4 questions of how is it, there's really one question actually. How is this night different from all other nights? And then we have 4 answers. Well, those 4 questions and answers were just suggestions. They find their way into the Mishnah and into the Talmud. And the piece that's missing often from right before the 4 questions is if the children don't know how to ask, here are 4 suggestions. Because the point of Passover is to ask questions and to challenge the system and to challenge tradition. It's to come forth out of yesterday's chains. And it is to ultimately and fundamentally recognize that Passover is not only about the moment that the Israelites come out of Egypt. No, it's about us. It's about our tendency as human beings to get stuck in Egypt, to get stuck in the narrow places, to be so committed because it feels safe. Because when we go out, when we first go out, it's fun and exciting. But then, it feels scary. And innovating and creating and reimagining the possibilities of life, that is scary. But it seems to be the only meaningful choice. I know that this Passover, no matter whether you're alone or you're with others, this Passover is going to be different than any other Passover of your life. It's filled with fear and trepidation. It's filled with worry and concern. And all those things, yet, they can be filled with opportunity and hope and promise and reimagining what it is we are doing in this moment and how we'll take the next steps. I want to share with you a reading called A Dayenu for Our Time that I think speaks volumes. If I am infuriated by our leaders who don't lead, but I can turn off the TV right in the middle of their babbling Dayenu, it would be enough. If I can't get together with my friends, but I can see and talk to them by Zoom, Dayenu, it would be enough. If I am stuck in my home for days that turn into weeks, but at least I have a home unlike too many others Dayenu, it would be enough. If I am anxious about whether I have the coronavirus, but I have a doctor who I trust for advice, Dayenu, it would be enough. If I have symptoms and my doctor says to stay home and most likely I will be okay, Dayenu, that would be scary, but still it would be enough. If I need to go to the hospital, at least I know I will get first-rate care, and while now I am really afraid, still Dayenu, it would be enough. If I was isolated and my loved ones couldn't come to my room, I would cry. But assured of their love, Dayenu, it would be enough. It would have to be enough. If I knew that my life was coming to an end, and death was at the door of my room, I would wrap myself in my story. Its happy moments and its sad ones, in its blessings and in its final end. I would remember that our stories don't end, but go on and on as long as memory endures. Dayenu. These are tough words, but this is indeed a tough time. And I encourage all of us to dig deeper, because we do still have so many blessings. And may this moment remind us of them in ways that breaks down walls and mends the disruptions of friendships, and most importantly, reminds we are not fundamentally different than each other. And coronavirus is here to remind us of indeed just how fragile we are. Aleinu l'shabeach l'adon hakol, לתת גדולה ליוצר בראשית, שלא עשנו כגויי הארצות, ולא שמנו כמשפחות האדמה, שלא שם חלקנו כהם, וגורלנו ככל עמונם, ואנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים הקדוש ברוך הוא. ונאמר והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד ושמו אחד. At this time we take a moment to think about our loved ones who have passed away. Maybe at this time or in years past. We offer Yit Kadal, Yit Kadash Shemei Rabbah. Be'alma tivrach chirutei ve'amlich malchutei. B'chayechon u'b'yamechon u'b'chayei d'chol Beit Yisrael. B'galav v'zman kariv v'imru amen. Yehei Shmei Rabbah b'varach le'olam u'mei almaya. Yiparach v'yishtabach v'yipa'ar v'yitramam v'yitnaseh. V'yitadar v'yitaleh v'yitalal Shmei d'kudsha brichu. Le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata. Tushbechata v'nechemata. Ta'miram be'alma v'imru amen. Shlam Rabba min Shma Israel v'imru amen. Oseh shalom b'mromav. Hu yaseh shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen. May the one who makes peace in the high places Make peace upon us, upon all Israel and all the world. And let us say, Amen. You have a closing
So
thought?
yes, as a tribute to Bill Withers, who I think passed away today. And to the message it provides, we're going to sing "Lean on Me."
All right.
Sometimes in our lives, we all have pain, we all have sorrow, but if we are wise, we know that there's always tomorrow. Lean on me when you're not strong, and I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on, for it won't be long till I'm gonna need somebody to lean on. Just hold on, brother, when you need a hand. You're gonna need somebody to lean on. I just might have a problem that you'd understand. We all need somebody to lean on. Lean on me when you're not strong, and I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on, for it won't be long till I'm gonna need somebody to lean on.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei peri hagafen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav v'ratzavanu v'shabbat kodsho be'ahava uvratzon hinchilanu zikaron l'maaseh v'reishit Ki hu yom techila lemikra'ei kodesh zecher letziyat Mitzrayim Ki banu v'acharta ve'otanu kidashta mikol ha'amim ve'shabbat kodshecha ve'ahava uvratzon hinchaltanu Baruch atah Adonai Mekadesh HaShabbat. Amen. L'chaim.
L'chaim.
Oh, I didn't take the plastic off. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam hamotzi lechem min haaretz. Amen. Shabbat shalom, everyone. Shabbat shalom.
Yeah.
We love you. We miss you. But remember, it's rare when someone tells you that the greatest thing you can do right now is a whole lot of nothing. Shabbat shalom.